All right, guys, I just got done writing down the profit I made without like fees and everything on Depop and Mercari in January. In the beginning of the year, I told myself I'm going to take the whole year to build up a brand and resell. Eventually, I want to have like my own store or at least my own website where it's not like Depop or like whatever where they take like the fees out of it. And probably if I had a store, it would probably be cash only, but that's like a future thing. I don't really know, but I just been keeping track of Depop and Mercari, and I just started eBay a few days ago. No sales yet, so maybe, I will work on that through February and get some sales on there. And eventually I want to compare like all three. But I did my little math here, and I'm going to go over it because this is coming from somebody who had about 3 to 5 listings a day for the whole month of January, actively thrifting, actively listing things as I'm buying them, not just things sitting, although I do have a lot sitting, but as like the months go on, I want all of it gone. I'm thinking about Whatnot. I used to do that like over a year ago, so I might get back into that just to get like extra clutter out, and eBay, as I just said, and I kind of want to do markets. I've been looking at markets, flea markets. I might get into that too. Not necessarily happy with my results for what January is, but I know I wasn't working to my full potential, or I could have been doing 15 to 20 listings a day. So I'm not going to read all the individual prices because I literally have every single sale like written down, but my total for Depop was $300.36, which is not that bad for a side hustle, I guess, although I don't have a real like job. I'm not like employed right now, and this is what I'm doing besides like walking dogs. It's not that bad, and I wasn't putting in all my effort. I wasn't doing the most I could to make the most money, but $300 is not bad for things that the average of, because I have all the prices, the average thing is in like the 20 to 25 range. That's the average cost of what a buyer or what I'm getting for a product. So I'm like selling things within that range and probably thrifting them anywhere from like $4 to $15. 15 is mostly for like the better things that I'm like really reselling, like good brands and stuff. Well, that's not true. Like when I say good brands, I mean like stuff that the thrift knows they have that they're taxing when you buy it for 15 and you sell it for 40. I have a few of those on here, but most of the $20 to $25 sales are like jeans or shirts that I'm buying for $5 or $10 and making like decent profit. As for Mercari, I only made $50, which is understandable because I prioritize Depop instead of Mercari. I used to do Mercari, like just Mercari, and I would rack in a lot of sales, but I focus more on Depop this month. Mercari is a whole different, like, I would say, level of buyers. They want more specific things. Well, Depop is like you have a range of all people who are looking for vintage and Y2K and sending offers, so it's like two different apps, two different things that you're putting on there. That brings the total to what I made reselling, $350, which is not bad. Would be about like a 1 week's paycheck in an actual job, so that's why it's like not ideal, but also I wasn't putting in I wasn't in full drive, which I want to rack up during the year. Like for February, I'm gonna try to double this, and I don't know, just keep thrifting, keep making videos about it, keep making TikToks about it, documenting it, because that's what I wanted to happen this year. Focus more on this and making it a job and making it stable. But yeah, if you're still watching, thank you, and please leave any tips or what you made this month in the comments.